Kale claims he has a sixth sense that allows him to communicate with the dead. If you think that sounds a little wacky, wait till you find out how he does it and how much he charges.
I speak to the dead. Laura, how are you today? In the spirit world? I'm good, thank you. You learn to train your hearing to it, but it said, I'm good, thank you.
Laura said that?
Yeah. As a psychic, this is my way of connecting two worlds.
A discourse with the dear departed, or... But do you have a screw loose? Are you a nutter? Are you a charlatan? I've got to ask you.
I wouldn't say so. I believe in what I do.
You should be very skeptical about anybody who says they can communicate with the dead.
I'm here. Did you hear that? It said I'm here. Really? Hi. Who are you? Hello. We might be here with this team here. Is that you, Kathleen?
He's the medium making mad money.
$800 for 1 hour.
Whoa, that's a big whack.
It can hurt the pocket, but I believe you go to Nike, not Kmart, if you want to get a quality reading.
And what do you get for $800?
You get a 1 hour appointment connecting with at least 3 spirits that you will know, they're primary spirits, mums, dads of the world, and you walk away with a recording of that experience so you can watch it over and over again. Elizabeth, is Alexander with you? Hi.
The waiting list to see Kale O'Donnell?
I have a 2.5 year waiting list. I'm here to talk to you. I'm 27.
His client base global, just on TikTok, an army of devotees.
1.1 million followers. Are you still with us, Mary?
It's a sunny afternoon in a Melbourne cemetery, and celebrity psychic Kale has come for a dialogue with the deceased. There's gold in those graves.
I heard a female say here. Is there anything you want to tell us? No.
No,
Doesn't want to say anything.
you've been rejected.
I've been rejected from a spirit.
Anyway, if you're knocking on heaven's door and the souls of the universe are up for a good old chinwag, this, according to Kale, is what you use. It's called a spirit box. $80 at your nearest spiritual specialist store.
I connect people with their loved ones. So I am basically the postal service person of the spirit world. So you're getting messages, they're not getting collected, come to me and I will deliver them in one go. All the messages that have been banking up in the spirit world from your loved ones that have been trying to connect with you.
A spirit box is a radio receiver which dashes about the frequencies, will lock onto a word very quickly and then dash away to another frequency. And some people think that ghosts use this technology to communicate with people. It's something psychologists call audio pareidolia. It's not the spirits communicating.
Richard Saunders from the Australian Skeptics is, not surprisingly, sceptical.
People go viral on TikTok. It isn't surprising. Kittens go viral on TikTok. It doesn't therefore mean he has special powers. It just means that people want or need to think he does.
I do it because I want to bring hope to people. I know that there's so much darkness going on in the world, so I love to bring hope back, and that's what psychic readings do for me.
Kale says everyone is entitled to their opinion and agrees the number of psychic scams is, well, spooky. Last year, spiritual scams rose 219% as trusting Aussies lost more than $260,000. That doesn't include the people too embarrassed to report it.
I feel it's outrageous that people are being ripped off every single day from psychics that aren't really psychics.
How then does Kale see himself?
I'm the best.
Simply the best.
Simply the best.
Many people wonder how psychics can be so accurate. We've discovered through investigation, especially in the United States, that psychics, the unscrupulous ones, will mine your Facebook for photographs and information and feed that back to you as if they're getting it from the heavens.
So what's your advice to people? How do you choose the right psychic?
My advice is stay skeptical, stay cold before you meet the psychic. Book with a fake name, a fake email address, and go in with your own feeling of skepticism. Mel, it said Mel.
Mel.
Yeah. Did you hear Mel?
Yeah.
Who's Mel?
Mel's the cameraman.
Ah.
Okay, this is getting weird.
So Anthony knows that Mel's here with us. Are you seeing Mel, the cameraman? News, did you hear news?
Yeah.
They know that we're here for the news.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Cale claims at the end of the day it's all about interpretation and how much you want to believe. We're doing a story with Cale, Anthony. How do you think it's going to come out?
All good. Did you hear all good?
Oh, good.
See?
Seriously?
Did you hear it?
Yeah,
It heard
but-
all good, right?
But it could be anything though, couldn't it?
To Cale or anyone out there claiming psychic powers, we're happy to chat with you, set up a mutually agreed fair test with an independent umpire, and if you can do any psychic claims, from talking to plants to talking to the dead, we'll give you a lot of money.
I'm skeptical about these skeptics who are skeptical.
Cale, we have $100,000 that's been waiting for 40 years, and if you can prove you have psychic powers, the money is yours.
I've never even heard about it. I think if they're really wanting psychics to be a part of this test, maybe they need to do some marketing, maybe do some promotion.
Meanwhile, Cale is his own best promoter.
I am Australia's #1 medium. What else do you want to know? Korea, I'm a psychic medium.
And to those having a devil of a time getting into the spirit of this, Cale gets it.
It's really not normal to be talking to spirits in a graveyard.
It's abnormal.
It's abnormal,
It's
absolutely.
paranormal.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird. And I've got no problem being called weird or a nutter because I still live a happy life, so I'm all good.
Well, all right, come on, Cale. I reckon you take up the challenge. Relieve those skeptics of their $100 grand. I think that's something we'd all like to see.